Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to NCHANZPLACE. So I just got back from the XM Studios gallery to take photos and videos of the new prototypes that are in there, and they're very exciting. First up, and the one that I will be sharing my first impressions with, is the Jean Grey, which gave a lot of, let's say, rumors or like commotion in the internet. So let me try to give you my first impression about it, as I've seen the switch out heads, the boobs. So let's get started. So let's start with the complaints or the rumors or whatever the internet is talking about bad to this piece, which is, first is the head. The headers like switch out, which is the one with the psionic thing, and then there's also the one where the like regular head. I love the regular head. With, I think Seng pulled it out, placed it in, and that one works very well. I think I've shown some of the photos, first photos, and now if you can see, it's really a good head sculpt. The other one where there's like a psionic, when all of her eyes are white, for me that was okay. There's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. I just not a fan of the psionic thing. It's kind of fragile, at least I think. I'm always afraid when I move it around. I was always afraid that I might break it. But I do prefer the one with the regular eyes. That one is amazing. And then the second complaint is actually the boobs. Let's put it this way. She doesn't have big boobs. This Jean Grey doesn't have big boobs. But does she have like lady boobs? Yes, definitely. It's just kind of difficult to see with all of the angles in the pictures. And then I think the design of the, I guess she has somehow like an armor design here, and it's kind of hiding that. Like I said, she doesn't have big boobs. This Jean Grey doesn't have that, but she has those cute boobs, which is really nicely done. I like it. It's not too big. I kind of like petite ladies, so I loved it. It's, again, it's not that bad, and somehow if you look at the videos, it's okay. And I don't think it's too muscular also. Again, I think there are some angles that it might look weird because of the armor that she has in front. So that's that, but other than that, I think the boobs are okay. So there you go. I hope that answers to some of you having questions of all of that. And now let's start really looking at the piece itself, and let's go first with the base. The base has a very good detail because it has this robot thing. I'm not sure if it's a Nimrod or it's a human scaled sentinel, but it's been torn apart by Jean Grey, by her powers. I like the front of it. Like, I really love it because the details are phenomenal there. There's like, I love the color scheme. It has the silver and like a weathered gray, weathered purple. I really love that combination. It's not very common in most of the pieces. I just like that. The one I'm not a really fan of is the one at the back where there is this, I don't know what it's called. I guess it's a psionic flame or energy. I'm not a fan of that. For me, that wasn't necessary. I would have preferred it having some like a robot parts or something. But that's at the back. It's not really a big deal or deal breaker for me. But I'm not just a fan of that because it looks like a smoke or something. I cannot figure it out, but it doesn't look bad though. I'm just not a fan of that. I'm just loving it, the one at the front, and I'm not sure the hand floating at Jean's thigh or something, or leg, is well done. That the engineering, the creativity, that was put in that is awesome. I really like it. It has all the details, and I do wish they placed like a translucent something and lesser like smoke or energy in that. That would have been nicer, but either way, that one is already good. I guess that's just a nitpick. So let's go to Jean herself. She's awesome. I think I love some angles of the pose because it gives a very nice photo. She's very photogenic, but there are some angles that somehow, I guess maybe of the shadows and the highlights, where it's somehow I feel that she's very muscular, but she isn't. To be honest, she isn't. When you look at it, she's not that muscular. It's just that there are some angles, maybe the lighting also, where if you can see that like there's the gradients, things like that. I find it in person. I'm not sure if the camera really shows it, but I find it in person. It has that. Maybe it's just the lighting, and it somehow, let's say, makes her look like muscular because of the pads as well of her suit. But either way, the sculpt is amazing. I love the pose like she's doing. It's very Jean-like. I love the design also. I'm not super fan of the one in the front because somehow it hides her boobs, but I kind of like the idea that she has also some armor, some plates. That's also quite nice. I love how her hair flows. That one is always very hard to do in some of the pieces. That one looks very natural. I also love that. The sculpt, the details, that there's some texture, the colors. I love that. It's very X-Men, and I always love like classic looking X-Men. I just love that. And the face, as I mentioned, there's two head sculpts. There's one, the psionic and the regular head. That one is amazing. That was one of my favorite. I didn't even change it anymore, and yeah, it just looks better compared to the one with the psionic. So there you go. That is my first impressions of the new XM Studios Jean Ray. It has been teased quite some time now. They really place it in the gallery, which is nice. Had the chance to really look at it, change some parts. The head sculpt, my favorite is the regular eyes head sculpt. That is beautiful. Don't worry, the boobs, she looks still very ladylike. Don't worry about that. But yeah, anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope I tried to answer your question. Do put them also in the comments, or even message me in Facebook or in Instagram. I'll try my best to answer those questions. And if you really need me to go back to XM to take some pictures, I can also do that. But for now, I hope you enjoy the videos and the photos. And as always, if you like it, click the thumbs up and help me share with everyone, and also subscribe to my channel, the NCHANZPLACE, so you'll help my channel grow. And see you in the next video.
Where I want you, where I need you, got you, where I want you now.